minors of last
No,
year.
that guys have been telling me about all that. Apparently, he used to really have a different swing plane,
Right.
where he came around the ball, he's much flatter, and now there's a little bit more lift in his swing, and he's taken to it really well. You look at his arms, you know, it's Popeye Jr., so you know he's got the power. But now all of a sudden he understands how to approach the ball and get the ball in the air. Where apparently in the past he could not or did not know how to do that. I don't know that he's hit with home runs at this particular rate, but he definitely's gonna. I mean, the way the swing path is now and the strength level, yeah, he's gonna hit homers. He's gonna hit homers. Frequency, I'm not sure how he's gonna get pitched at. I don't know how he reacts to different kinds of pitching. I'm gonna find out. But the power is definitely there.
Is he making a case for the roster?
Of course. It's just a matter how we want to break at the end. I mean, the three catching, if you guys want to create conjecture, just think about three catchers and how that's going to manipulate how the rest of the group's going to look. I think Willington Castillo's had a great camp, and he's a very, very good catcher. So as you continue to move forward, you got to, you know, how does it all fit? It's a jigsaw puzzle, obviously. How does it fit? And you got to start making different thoughts or determinations in a variety of different ways.
Well, if he does stick up, what kind of role do you think he would have? Matt, I'm talking about.
Matt, I mean,
Caesar.
that would be obviously Julie. Julie would have. It's almost, we just passed the Eyes of March also, didn't we? I didn't even utilize that. What kind of role? Obviously, it would be more of in a platoon situation. That's what I'm saying. It's a kind of redundancy, and then you have to be careful with that. Guys like him, if you don't have a more consistent way to play him, you don't want him sitting on the bench very long. You're seeing how he's understanding his swing better. Why would you want him to put that in his back pocket on a sporadic basis and not get a chance to play regularly? Where if in fact something were to break down, that he's ready to rock and roll. So those are the things you have to consider. I mean, when fans would look at everything from a distance, and of course he's having a great spring, but what is the best for him and for the group right now? And when you could really look at the altruistic component, what's good for the entire group, you got to go there. I mean, you got to. And of course, it's more difficult for a player too. He's thinking about himself, and he should. But when you put it all together, all the pieces of the puzzle, man. At the end of this camp, the 25 people that break it, I promise you, are not going to be the 25 people that end it, and that's the beauty of having depth.
Back to